got mine muted. You just probably need to unmute yours. Oh, go to your settings. No, go to your settings. Yeah, go to your audio. Make sure your speaker is playing on it. I don't know what Real Tech is.
Yeah.
Do the yeah. We live, ain't we?
Yeah, live to the
What
world.
to do.
All right. Welcome to the latest edition of what they call the Domino Effect, Conversations with Mike and
Pratt.
Yes, sir. We are in here live on this Wednesday night of 12. I'm about to say 11, 12/6/2023. 6.
We in now.
2023. Let me get right. Excuse the wild hair. What's been going on, my boy?
Man, you know what I'm talking about.
What you talking about?
I'm saying.
That ain't no answer.
Yeah, that's the only answer. No, man, I was chilling, bro. You know how it is. Regular work week. Things happening here and there.
Couple of things. I ain't got my hat on this week, y'all. I look rough as comes. But man, my week, I ain't gonna lie, it's been kind of it's been hit or miss.
All right.
Yeah,
it
feel like the beginning of the week was going by fast, and then as we got towards the end of the week, it just slowed down. Yeah. You know, my weekends is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I don't have the average weekend as your typical person or whatever.
Good,
but
it allows us to do this here.
No bullshit. And I been working on some music, man. I ain't gonna lie. I got three in 2024. I want to drop 3 different tapes. Me and you, me and Stacks, me and Rogue. You ought to look for that. You know what I'm saying?
We need to go ahead and integrate that too.
We need to go ahead and integrate that.
Boys working with boys.
Boys working with boys for boys.
Man.
All right. Man, hold on right quick.
I ain't seen this out to nobody, man. I'm falling off.
But you are locked into the Domino Effect, Conversations with Mike and
Pratt.
Coming to you live right here on the Facebook Live, on the YouTube, and the Twitter. We are here locked and loaded. Shout out to my boy Jermaine Averson over there at the Monkey Man Podcast. Y'all know we ain't paid bills in a couple weeks, man. I think they might have cut our services.
Wait, I think we did at the end. Did we do it at the end?
I mean, we supposed to pay bills twice a show.
Let me tell you something.
But shout out to Monkey Man, man. He about to have an all-women's panel tomorrow. That's gonna be very interesting. Make sure y'all tune in to that. I'm definitely gonna be watching from the sidelines.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my boy Hunter Hill over there, Hustle for Change. You know, make sure y'all go look my boy up. I'm sure he got something going for the Hollywood holidays, some type of toy drive, some type of donation. Something, man. I need to go on his page, man. I need to go look him up.
Yeah, if you in here, you on the Facebook or whatever, post your stuff, man, so we go make sure it's out there to the people.
Yeah,
and for us too.
Shout out CJ over there at 22/7 bus service. I'm still waiting on that updated flyer. I think she sent me one.
Did she? Ooh-wee.
But you see the number right there on the screen. One way or round trip, front door service, safe and dependable service. Fees are due just like your respect. You pay them all time, every time. Fuck you saying. Servicing the Eagles home, Greater Greensboro in the 1960-45 area. So there ain't no reason you can't get them kids to school.
Man.
Shout out to my boys over there, GCP Trucking and Transportation.
Man, no rest.
Hashtag team no rest. There you go. Wait on it. They are on Instagram at GCP_TNT, and they are on YouTube at GCP_TNT. Fuck you saying? Shout out to my boys over there at the table. Talented, blessed, lyrically elite. That's my boy Scooby Gray, my boy Young Casper, my boy Sonnet the Poet, and my boy Cody Wayne. Hey, my name is Code. It's like the 2 E's on Cody's name. I ain't bullshitting. What's up, JD? Man, my boy up in here. He up in here already. Shout out to my boys over there at LXM Limitless Exposure Media. Don't let your media have limits on it when it can be limitless. Do you understand? What you saying? That my boy Jaleel, J Harris Crowns. That's my neurologically sound brother. Say, brother. Hey, brother. We got to get him on now. What you saying? All right. You had something you wanted to talk about tonight. Yeah. You sent me that. You sent me that.
I sent you a whole bunch of stuff. What did I send?
Man, you sent a lot.
Was it the young woman talking about dating out, or was it?
You sent me that. And you sent one about the domestic violence statistics.
Oh, we got into that Saturday a little bit, huh?
Saturday, but we wasn't, we wasn't live in front of the folks. But we here now for the people. So let's see if I can pull it up. Can y'all hear out there, man? Hey, let us know if y'all can hear or not.
Yeah, if it sounds clear.
Yeah, if the audio sounds clear or we distorted, man, let us know. Let us know if you're watching. Don't have us out here looking crazy. Look, my boy saying, fuck you, Sam. Fuck you, Sam. Yeah. Hey, my boy, can you hear us out there? Can you hear us? Can the world hear us? Because we don't want to move forward and we say some good cuss and y'all can't hear.
Yeah, I saw grimy.
Oh, my God.
It's ready now, huh?
Oh.
I told you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Keep them secrets.
They say sound clear. Yeah. All right, bet. So let me get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it. Hold on, but to do it. Let's go here. Let's go
here. Yeah, this one was very interesting.
Here it comes. Let's go
here. Yeah, this one was very interesting. You gonna have it looped. Wait, what happened to the football? Somebody getting?
Oh wait.
There's a captain of the team.
Hold on, let me bring that back, y'all. Let me bring that back.
At unstructured play, meaning they get to go play whatever game they want at recess in primary school. Boys play games that require hierarchy. Team sports like football, basketball. You have a position with a clear defined role. There's a captain of the team, someone above you, and there's a such thing as winning. And when you win or lose, it establishes a hierarchy or an imbalance, which boys respect. When girls receive unstructured play, they play games that do not require sophisticated teams. They'll play hopscotch. Well, how do you win at hopscotch? You don't. It's not about winning. They play house. They play dolls. How do you win at dolls? You don't win. It's not about winning. It's about the communal experience with one another. And all of the games that they play are egalitarian, meaning there's no hierarchy. In a natural state, boys will come to a conflict and they'll say, okay, jump ball, throw the ball up, we'll resolve it that way. They can move the game along. When girls are observed and they have a disagreement at play, you know what they do? They stop playing, they end the game. Because it's all about the relationship. And if we're not feeling happy about each other, the game has to stop.
Man,
that's a lot right there, man.
It's interesting.
So, what did you make of that?
Well, I know right off the bat, we already talked about it. We were saying that, yeah, guys do go out. When we go out and play, you get into something, it's organized. You got teams, you got a hierarchy. You the quarterback, you call the shots, you run the plays. Everybody got their position. And if you don't have football intellect, then they're going to tell you, they're going to give you an assignment. Hey, just go stay over there, man. Just go up the field. Just run up the field. You know what I'm saying?
Out of all the people that play football with me, what's the first thing I say? I say, bro, I'm not a quarterback. Like, I could draw up players on offense. I can go catch the ball, all that. But I cannot throw the ball. So I don't even try to what's his name? I don't even try to go play quarterback. Follow on the two, gotta watch your speech over here. They're really lyrical with that bad hair. Hey, you ain't lying. It was echoing, so that was messing with me focusing. Do I need to play the video back? I can play it back.
Did it echo the whole time?
Did it echo the whole time, Jaleel, brother?
Yeah, tell us what's up so we can.
Let me know, because I could definitely play it back.
You know what? It probably was bouncing into the mic.
So
I guess when you launch the video, just mute your mic on the system.
When boys are at unstructured play, meaning they get to go play whatever game they want at recess in primary school. Boys play games that require hierarchy. Team sports like football, basketball. You have a position with a clear defined role. There's a captain of the team, someone above you, and there's a such thing as winning. And when you win or lose, it establishes a hierarchy or an imbalance, which boys respect. When girls receive unstructured play, they play games that do not require sophisticated teams. They'll play hopscotch. And all of the games that they play are egalitarian, meaning there's no hierarchy. In a natural state, boys will come to a conflict and they'll say, okay, jump ball, throw the ball up, we'll resolve it that way. They can move the game along. When girls are observed and they have a disagreement at play, you know what they do? They stop playing, they end the game. Because it's all about the relationship. And if we're not feeling happy about each other, the game has to stop.
I got some technical difficulties right now. I'm gonna drop out and I'm gonna drop back in for one.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We gonna touch
Switch
on that.
networks. That's all.
So just give me 1 second. They did it.
Yeah. You still live.
All right. So let me know if we still got an echo in the building. If we got an echo in the building, then I'm gonna have to do something totally different.
No, I think we good as long as audio is not playing out. Yeah.
All right. My people out there in the world, can y'all hear me? Trez, my boy, my family out there, that's what's supposed to be 2 different messages. I got you. But is it still like messing up? Do we still got little whatever's going on? I think we good. Yeah. I got me with my hat off, man. What's going on? What's good, fam? We in here, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's Limitless Exposure Media. Please drop your business page so my people can see you out there. She says sounds better. It was the audio with the echo. Gotcha. I was on the wrong network, y'all. So forgive me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We've been doing this since like May.
Hey. So, I mean, we got new stuff. Man,
people say, what's good, Pratt? Man, they out there fucking with you. What are you saying? All right, let me bring it back.
Appreciate it.
Let me bring it back. Limitless Exposure Media to my people. All right, let's bring it back one more time for your mind. I promise you, the last time we're going to play this, cuz. All right.
Above you, and there's a such thing as winning. And when you win or lose, it establishes. When boys are at unstructured play, meaning they get to go play whatever game they want at recess in primary school, boys play games that require hierarchy. Team sports like football, basketball, you have a position with a clear defined role. There's a captain of the team, someone above you, and there's a such thing as winning. And when you win or lose, it establishes a hierarchy or an imbalance, which boys respect. When girls receive unstructured play, they play games that do not require sophisticated teams. They'll play hopscotch. Well, how do you win at hopscotch? You don't. It's not about winning. They play house. They play dolls. How do you win at dolls? You don't win. It's not about winning. It's about the communal experience with one another. And all of the games that they play are egalitarian, meaning there's no hierarchy. In a natural state, boys will come to a conflict and they'll say, okay, jump ball, throw the ball up, we'll resolve it that way. They can move the game along. When girls are observed and they have a disagreement at play, you know what they do? They stop playing. They end the game. Because it's all about the relationship. And if we're not feeling happy about each other, the game has to stop.
Now, Trez, I know you in here. Jaleel, I know you in here. How many times, whenever you playing basketball and y'all get into a dispute about the call, what is the first thing we end up doing? Hey, go shoot for it. Yeah, go shoot for it.
Either somebody concedes or we got to
or we got to shoot for it. Like, we got to settle this one way or another. Yeah. That's why I say, like, men have to be logical, sound thinkers in almost every single thing that they do. And bro, no bullshit. Like at recess, he's not lying. Like we play.
I never peeped it.
We play football, we play basketball, we play kick. We play team sports. Yeah. And there was a hierarchy. The most talented player, bro, in every hood, there's always that 1 or 2 niggas that's good in every sport, right? And them always the first that get picked up, and you never dispute it.
Yeah.
Because psychologically,
mad if you didn't get picked, right? If you weren't the first to.
But psychologically, if you want to be picked with them, you gotta go get better. Yeah. You gotta go get better. But look, check us out. Check us out. Your boy Jeezy here, my boy. Good news. Boys got to settle the good, man. I appreciate that. That's my man's right here, man. He got it popping.
Show enough appreciation.
True story.
Yeah.
Shoot for it.
Straight up.
Wasting time arguing. Shoot for it first, but if there's no respect, it does escalate to a fight.
That's the key. Guys, if we disrespect and it goes too far, it could be trouble.
It's a fight.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing about trying to approach these type of situations with emotion.
Mm-hmm. Like exactly.
If the emotions run rampant, I guarantee you it's gonna be a fight.
There'll be fights, there's gonna be trouble, arrests, fines, ticketing.
Now when you say women that don't get along, they just end up quitting the game. And it's crazy because I see that with my daughters.
Oh, really?
I see that with my daughters. Like, they'll play together. They'll be having a nice little time until somebody get mad at the other.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's not fair. I don't want to play no more. Yeah. Daddy, that shit right there.
She ain't doing right.
Right, yeah. That's exactly how I go. Like, bro, That is so crazy. Like I never thought about that.
Never thought about that, man.
But that's like, but it's that DNA. That's that genetic wiring, bro. That's that biological wiring.
God made feminine and masculine to fit together.
Yeah.
If both of us was this way, it'd be a problem. If both of us was this way, it'd be a problem.
Yeah, my boy Trail up in here. Holla at me, man. OKC in the building. What's good, fellas? Yeah, man, I got both the twins in here. 4-5, limitless exposure media. Man. We ready. But, and that's why I be saying, like, do y'all agree with what he said? Yes. Like, I see it with my own daughters. Like I just said, like, they'll be playing together. And then when one don't like how the other one is playing or some feelings get hurt or whatever, then all of a sudden, I don't want to play no more. Like, then they start crying and running off and all this other whatnot.
Why you think we used to punk the dudes that be like, man, I'm taking my ball and going home? You act like a little, you know what I'm saying?
A female.
To say it. But that's how you feel. Man, you go on to the house, come back over here. Yeah. Because that's not how we do stuff, man. If you ain't got game, sit on the sideline. Get in the bleachers with your girl, homie. Disrespect.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, like when I be playing pickup ball in the city, bro, we got a thing. Don't bring your girl to the game. Because one of two things gonna happen. Either you're gonna get shined on. And the worst thing is, bro, and as a man, we all know, bro, the worst thing to get shot though. There's 3 people we don't ever want to get shined on in front of. That's your girl, that's your homies, and that's your kids. Yo. Ooh. So do that. So how do men deal with that? Well, like we say, like Trez, you a ball player, bro. If you and Trail have a disagreement on a call, y'all playing one-on-one, what ends up happening? Y'all shoot for it. We come to a logical conclusion.
It got to be worked out on.
Right. Even in football, when there's a safety, we'll say you either get the ball and no point, or you get the point, no ball.
Mm. Yeah, you can't have double wins.
Can't have double wins. Like
full advantage, huh?
Come on, full advantage. And we'll come to whatever conclusion after that.
Yeah, you make
now. I tie all this in with a relationship. And remember what I said a couple weeks ago about that word advantage.
That's exactly what I said.
When a woman don't see the advantage with you, there's no game to play.
I just want to leave.
Like, I just want to pack my ball up, go home, forget my vows, forget this, forget that, forget the better for worse. You said you would always do this. You ain't doing that. And let's pack up and go home. Like, bro, that is crazy how he lined that out, man.
That could very well be the main reason why women tend to divorce more than men. Now, here, tell it. What if it's the man? Maybe the man didn't. Maybe the man, you know exactly what I'm talking about offline. But maybe that's why, because it's that is part of their nature where it's like, okay, that's not how this is supposed to work. Mm-hmm. We were supposed to enjoy this together, and I'm not enjoying it as much, so I'm not gonna play no more.
So my question is, how do we enjoy this together if I get half of the rewards and I gotta pay 100% of the responsibility? Mm-hmm. Because if this goes wrong, who ends up paying for this?
Oh yeah, it's usually
right.
It's usually male.
And that's why I say, like, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to certain keywords whenever ladies is talking to you. Like, they'll say things like, "Well, it ain't about the money." Bullshit. It's always about the money.
If it ain't
never not about the money. Because whenever bills need to be paid, our love can't pay for that.
Yeah.
Love is not a form of currency. Feelings is not a form of currency. And unfortunately, you can.
I told the job, they said, you can put this on your resume. I said, I cannot take my resume to the leasing office. That is not how they work.
That is not how they work. What you got to bring to the leasing office?
Money. To bring money to the people ain't in business for your resume. They won't.
Right, what's the word? Hey, yo, man, you got to get that tender. Yeah. Hey, man, Christmas is on the way, man. I ain't gonna lie, that was a cool little video, man.
Yeah, that was very interesting. It's not very often I get completely caught off guard where I'm like, I've never even pondered the thought. I had never even pondered that. Never even thought about it.
That's something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh. Got my cuss.
I was about to say, yeah, you do.
Got my cuss. Oh, whoa, hold on, wrong.
Got some wrong exposure going on.
Yeah.
Mute.
boyfriend or an abusive boyfriend?
I'd rather have an abusive boyfriend. I don't fuck with fat boys.
Hey, what about you?
Abusive.
Abusive. Oh, abusive. All right.
If these are the future mothers of our community, we are doomed.
Would y'all rather have a fat boyfriend or an abusive boyfriend?
I'd rather have an abusive boyfriend. I don't fuck with fat boys.
Hey, what about you?
Abusive.
Abusive. Oh, abusive. All right.
If these are the future mothers of our community, we are doomed.
Yo, that's crazy.
What y'all think about that?
Yeah,
Like the comments up.
before we speak, I want to hear what y'all got to say about
Like the
that.
comments up, man.
Yeah, what y'all got to
is
say about that?
about?
That was baffling.
And we talking, I'm not great with ages like that.
Bro, that's like high school.
We talking, early high school, right?
Yeah.
Late middle school.
And you heard what he said at the end? He said, bro, these are the future mothers of tomorrow. We are doomed. And
And
this is,
probability,
bro,
single mothers.
let's look at the screen. I got to look at the screen. First to the, hold on.
You got to scoot to that edge. Yeah.
This is why I say it's so crazy that women with the sons are the main ones objecting from what I'm saying, as if their son is not going to have to go out here and deal with these type of women.
Passports.
Hey, bro. Hey, that's why I say you being single, that's not going to change anything. Because whenever you do decide to come back in the game, and there will be a point in time when you decide to get back on the dating market, we're going to have to deal with that. And that's just not it, y'all.
Bro,
Dude,
that's crazy.
so let's light this up. So they say they wild.
Man.
Agreed. You'll rather a dude go upside your head. We are doomed.
Man.
Hey, C2, Slim, please just be on alert of this type of activity.
Bro.
Like, because these type of activities will derail your career.
Yep.
That's hey, I'm with you. I'm with you, brother. I'm high-fiving you through the screen. We gotta raise our sons, and that's exactly why
That's right.
I tell men. Do not create kids that you don't intend to stick around for, because this is the outcome.
Man.
This is the outcome. That's all they see is negativity on social media. So that's kind of what I expected.
I didn't expect that. A beating versus a dude that eat too many sandwiches? I don't understand that one. I'd rather have somebody kind of overspending at Dairy Queen than busting me in the eye.
But
Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the idiot. I don't know.
what do you say? Unless they got a good dad telling the game ahead of time, this social media era is crazy. Indeed, that's why I say, bro, social media is the best thing that happened to us, and it's the worst thing, all in the same breath. And I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but it's literally the truth. Like it shined a light on bad behaviors, and it brought bad behaviors to the forefront.
Because it gets more attention.
It gets more attention.
More likes, more. It's all about that recognition.
Yes. He said daughters too, man. Cause confused. He said they
I think it
cause they confused.
Okay.
Yeah, he said because they confused. Yeah. Like, but this is why I say am I blaming the mother 100%? No, not at all. But I'm saying, like, trust me when I tell you this. No consistent dude is just gonna snap his fingers and just be automatically inconsistent. No inconsistent dude is gonna snap his fingers and automatically be inconsistent. Like, you gotta watch out for these type of things, because this, like I said, this is the outcome of breeding or procreating with those type of dudes or dudes. This is the outcome of you procreating with women that push these type of agendas. Like that is crazy. Their priorities are jacked. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. But that's why I'm saying, like, what I do on this show, what I do on every show, I hold women accountable for the things that they can control, which is sex and the birth rate. I hold men accountable for what they can control, which is commitment and family. So if we controlling it the way that it should be, if we're preserving the way that we should be, if we're observing the way that we should be, it's easy to differentiate who we should versus who we shouldn't. It's simple, y'all. Like 2 + 2 = 4.
Right.
Blue face and croissant is all they see. And this is when the parents, I'm my bad, bro. I've been talking all night.
No, you good. You on.
But this is when the parents, what's up, Nico? Man, my people in here, 405 in the building. I ain't pushing. But this is when the parents got to turn off the TV, turn off the cell phone, turn off the tablet, and get back involved in your children's lives. Because this is where we're headed to. That's where we head, and it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. How you feeling hearing this, raising daughters, Mike? What steps are you taking? I'm learning this. I'm learning this.
Good question.
I'm learning this. I'm learning the statistics. I'm learning the data. I'm learning the evidence. So that way I can present it all to them.
Let me ask y'all a quick question. Is the video coming out good? I'm seeing it choppy on my side, so I'm figuring y'all might be seeing it choppy as well. Let us know if we can make an adjustment. But yeah, my bad.
No, it's okay. Like, bro, I'm learning this. So that way I can teach it to them. So that way, when they go out, what I say on this show, bro, people make decisions because they're either uninformed or they're misinformed.
Bad decision, yeah.
Now, if I'm getting all the info to inform them, they're better equipped.
Yeah. But it's up to them to use the equipment.
True that, but at least you're provided the equipment.
Absolutely.
You understand? Like, me and my children's mothers made it a point to shield the children from certain things. Now, granted, we can't shield them from everything, but we can at least establish that foundation so that we can establish choices. We establish what's a good choice from what's a bad choice. Now, I'm gonna put myself out there just a little bit. Lord knows I listen to all type of music in front of my children. Nothing gets cut off. Okay, maybe we get to being too sexually explicit, I'll cut that off. But majority of the time, nothing gets cut off. You wanna know why? Why is that? Because I taught them from the age of 2 what's the difference between what's an adult,
yeah, I figured,
what's a child. What an adult can say, what a child can say. Ask me, have I ever had anybody come up to me and say, hey, your kids got a disrespectful mouth, like they have no home training? Never heard it. God come strike me down right now if we ever heard it, if I ever heard it. But that's why I make it a point to be in their life, to be involved, to understand what's going on. You want to get on YouTube? No problem. Get on my YouTube account. So that way I can monitor everything you watching. Well, if you go on my YouTube right now, what you gonna see? Music, instrumentals, sports, and maybe some Law and Order clips or whatever.
Wrestling.
Or some wrestling or whatever. But when I start seeing the kids shows and all that, man, I know who that is. I know what that is. But that's why we gotta stay involved. Like, you got to. He said it's a little blurry, but the audio is straight. Might need to focus up a little if possible, but it's all good. My bad, y'all. My bad, man. My bad. All right.
Yeah, that foundation, straight up.
But that's the foundation, bro. Like, before your child go to school, bro, the first 4 years of their life, who they with?
With you, parents. Whoever's raised you.
Yeah. And if your child, son or daughter, don't listen at home, how the fuck you gonna go to school? How he or she gonna go to school and listen?
Telltale sign.
Come on, man. If he can't listen to his parent, if she can't listen to a parent, how's she gonna listen to a teacher? But it goes back. It goes back to these foundational things. Like, it goes back to that mother and that father understanding that, hey, you created a life.
And it ain't about you.
It ain't about you.
It's about giving them the best opportunity for success.
For success.
And that's what makes so much of a difference when we talk about single fathers and single mothers raising children, because it's about the success of that environment. And when you have such a difference in the success rate, it needs to be talked about.
Man, you sent me some cuts. I wonder if I still got it. Or you might have sent it to my phone.
What was it about?
When you sent me the number.
Geez.
You sent me the number of
it would have been Saturday, I believe. We were talking about it.
Man. All right, but basically, look, my man's right here that sent me a statistic, y'all. And it says 4 million.
Oh, let me see if I can pull that up. I think I know what you're talking about.
Hey, yeah, try to send that to my I'm gonna bring it up for y'all can see it yourself. 4 million Black women are single mothers. Bro,
1 million.
Like, just let that register for a second. 4 million. That is the entire population. You know what? You know what? Let's
go ahead and do this.
Let's just go ahead and do it real quick. Fuck it. Hold on. Google.com. Population. Look, well, according to them, the population in Houston was 2 million in 2021. Let's go. Look. I almost forgot how to spell Laredo. Look, Laredo, Texas. Laredo, Texas. That's 250,000. Yeah. Right? Let's go to.
That's 8 times.
Let's go to Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi, 313,000. You put them two cities together, that still don't even make up half. Let's keep going. Let's go to San Antonio. You can take the whole population of San Antonio.
Yeah, and you still at just about half. Yeah.
You still at half. Let's go to Beaumont, 112,000. Y'all, we're not even cracking. We're not even cracking half. Half. So what are we gonna do about that?
What, bro, did I send it to you or did I upload? I think I uploaded. Let me check.
What are we gonna do about that? 4 million. And y'all just seen me pull up 4 different cities in Houston. I mean in Texas.
It's in the drive.
It's in the drive. Let me drive this cuss. Hold on. Hold on right quick. Because people gotta see it. Nah, cuss that.
4.1.
The people gotta see it. Cause I think y'all think I'm lying. Y'all probably think I'm lying. Hello, man. Y'all gotta see it for yourself. Hold on.
It was interesting, man. When I saw that, we were just talking while he's looking that up. We were just talking. I said, let me see what the numbers look like. And so it gave the 2022 statistics. And I was just like, this is interesting.
Open Google Docs.
It's a lot of single families. I mean, altogether, I think it's what, 5.5 or something like that, which is still way too many.
Check this out. Number of black families with a single mother in the United States from 1990 to 2022. Look at this number. Look at it. It's increasing.
Dang, it was that many, and this is in the millions.
In the 1990s.
Yeah, this is in the millions.
Oh, this is thousands. It's going by the thousands. It's like in the 1,000s.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's going by the thousands. And then
yeah, so 3 that's 3, 4. Yeah, so that's 3 million.
Look, from 96 to 2002. That's the Freaknik. I know you remember the Freaknik. Check me out. 4,000. That number is increasing.
That's wild.
That's wild. That's wild. That is freaking wild, bro.
Oh, check it out. Go in the folder. I think I did a clean cut of the bottom numbers.
Where you at?
It should be a folder in there.
Oh wait, no, that ain't it. Hold on. Where you at?
Go to my drive. Yep. Folder statistics. Add in. Double click. Boom.
All right, same thing.
No, go to the other.
How did it go to 1 million though?
Go to the picture. Huh?
What picture?
The other two, the one you click click the other. Yeah, see the 2 at the top. Yeah, that's single father, and then the other one single mother.
Ah, okay.
Okay, man.
Okay, man.
That is something. That's no disrespect. We love the light.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, there's no disrespect.
We love the light now for sure.
Love them.
It's our peoples.
So they're not gonna let me. Oh, my dumb ass. But yeah, that's in the thousands, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's freaking terrible. So kids need their fathers in their lives more now than ever before. Absolutely. Definitely, bro. Like I cannot restate that enough, bro. Like, the thing is this. We gotta understand, and I'm gonna keep saying this, bro. Decisions have ups, they have downs. You gotta understand the ramifications of almost every decision that you're getting into. And that's why I say, like, a man, your lack of understanding, decision making, sound judgment, you almost pay for that what? Instantaneously. And not only do you pay for it, children pay for it also.
Pay for it, because they don't know any better. They don't have any reference points other than what you're doing.
Right. And I always say, bro, kids will follow the most consistent example. And who's normally the most consistent example around? Rather it's by design, rather it's by force, rather it's by choice. Like, that's what it is. I read something that said the first 5 years of a kid's life as a parent, you discipline. The next 7 years, you teach. And then around the adult area, you still their parents, but you are more of a friend. What do y'all think? I like the first part, but I don't like the last part.
The friend part?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, there is a fine, distinguished line between my child's friend and my child's parent. See,
I want you to tell us that.
I can't be your friend. Like, your friend is not legally responsible for you.
That's right.
Your parent is, though.
That's right.
Whenever your child messes up at school, they're not calling a friend, they're calling a parent. My child go to school, break another kid's nose, go to high school, break another kid's nose, and they go to jail. Guess what? They're calling a parent.
Right.
They're calling me. They're calling their mom. They're calling the parent. And the thing is, nowadays, I do see parents wanting to be their child's friend. And how does that normally work out?
It's nonsense.
It don't work out. Because the child can't distinguish the line between what's my friend and what's my authority figure. Because the friend is not an authority figure. It's hard to discipline your friend. You don't discipline your friend. You discipline your kids.
Yeah. You negotiate with your friends, with your partners. You don't negotiate parent with
that's why they said adult area.
No, even in the adult area.
No, I'm still not
my
your
mom
friend.
still was. I'm not your friend, because you can't talk to me like you talk to them. And I didn't even talk to you as my friend. I didn't talk to y'all crazy.
Yeah.
But it still was a different when you talk to Trisha Hand.
Yeah.
You had to.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but I'm not your friend. Same thing I said. True story. I feel that. For sure. Like, it's a. You told me this a long time ago. You said you choose your friend, you can't choose your family.
That's right.
You're born with your family, you choose your friends.
That's why the Bible talks about the importance of friendship. The greatest love demonstrated is giving your life for a friend. Why wasn't it giving your life for a friend, for your family member? You ain't got no choice there. But the friends are people you choose to have in your life. So if you got friends that keep getting you in trouble, whose decision is that? That's yours. It's your decision-making process that's messed up. It's not the people you're around. It's the places you choose to go. All that stuff changes the whole trajectory of your life if you can get that locked in and say, these choices are producing these fruit, and I don't like this fruit. It's nasty. No, stop planting seeds for that cup.
I feel that. What about dealing with the kid that don't take discipline well? How do you get on their level? Well, you have to reach them somehow, some way. Like, you can't give up trying, because the thing about the legal system, once the legal system get a hold of you, they don't show you no mercy. See, your parent can show you some type of mercy. Their legal system ain't gonna show you no mercy. And what do we always say as black people, especially as black men? Oh, the law is not in our favor. Oh, well, they're racist. They this. It's not equal. Well, don't play games that you could get set up to lose.
Almost always gonna lose.
Come on now. What they say?
You should
play stupid games.
You get stupid prizes. You used to always talk about the federal rate of conviction.
97.
Why would you play games with that?
You got a 3% chance of winning.
Success. Yeah.
Like,
and they only prosecute what they know they can win. And that's still 3%.
And shout out to Cross. Cross say it was 93%. I said, okay, great. I'll still give you that number. 93%. You still got a 7% chance of losing, of winning.
That's barely making an AM to 10.
Come on now. Like, dude, when you commit a federal crime, do you say, well, Vince McMahon beat the feds?
You ain't Vince McMahon.
Oh, well, Donald Trump beat the feds. Well, do you got that type of money?
Man, you don't know what money they to shell out to do that.
And breaking the law is a rich nigga crime. That is a rich nigga game. Because you ever heard that expression? You could beat the case, but you
can't beat the ride.
Come on now.
And so with that, it depends on the age of the child too, and what their upbringing is, and it depends on how you guide and lead. So I've come across some that were wild and stuff like that, but I was like, that can happen everywhere else, not with me. So if you want to wild out, go do it, frolic. But when you come to me and you ask me questions, or you need help from me, that language, that pouting, them tantrums, that can't happen. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I have nothing to do with you because you're not my responsibility. I'll help you, I'll give you information, but that behavior can't happen. Mm. And the reason why you have to do that is because, like you said, get on their level. My mom would never get on our level. One of the things she told me when we got older, she said, you ever notice that a parent will call a kid and the kid will turn and start running and the parent go after them and the kid run that way, but they looking this way? Mm-hmm. She said, I never did that with y'all. When I said, come here, if you took off running, I would never chase you. But when you came back, I'd wear your butt out. Why? Because children don't know danger. Mm. They think it's a game when you play this chase because you do that around the house when it's safe. Mm. They don't know out by the street that's not safe. Mm. So when you say come here and they turn around and start running, they ain't looking at the street. They looking at the game they playing. So she said, I would never play that chase game with y'all. There are different rules. There's different understandings that you can apply. But one thing she would never do is come down to where we are. Mm. She would always say, this is the standard. You will meet that standard or you will suffer the consequence of not meeting that standard. There was no participation trophies. Mm-hmm. There was no plaques and stuff for showing up. You had to perform. And performance metric rewards cause children to produce more. It's not just about, I'm just here, I just exist. I need to be popular. I need to be this.
No doubt. Hey, that's I ain't gonna lie, I never thought about that.
Man, she was cold-blooded with it.
All right, so Ray says, well, one thing about it, when they get older, I know they will come to me about everything because we will have that type of relationship. Respect is a must, but they will always be able to come to me then keep it they bottle up. I get that, but I don't have to be your friend to exhibit that. Like, as your parent, mm-hmm. Empathy is part of the job. Sympathy and empathy is part of the job. Like, but I don't have to be your friend to do that. Because again, a child, even a preteen, a teenager cannot establish the line or distinguish the line between friend, authority figure.
Not if you blur it, no. For sure.
And that's the thing, like, you can't blur it. Yeah. You cannot blur it.
Well, I mean, you can blur it, but then that's going to give them the wrong impression. They learn from you. You have to, like you said, in the early stages, it's discipline. That's why fathers are so important. Yeah. Because the children are going to do something, and if you say no, they get used to that no word and they start trying stuff and they associate, well, when I do this, I get no and frown face. When I do this, I get oh and claps and I get praise. Eventually they get to the part where they're like, but I want to do this. Even if I'm not getting the catharsis that makes me feel good from doing it, I'm getting the no and the scolding. I still want to do this thing. Like, I want to play with these cars right now and I know it's bedtime. I'm not going to get a hand clap and a smiley face for that. I'm going to get, put that up and go to bed. Yep. But I still want to play with these toys. So what do you do then?
I would beat that ass.
Your friends don't do that, do that.
Nah.
But the authoritarian does. The disciplinary.
Friends that encourage you to keep playing. Just a little bit more.
My grandmother told me, I would never forget, put all that stuff up. Because I had stuff everywhere. And I was just having fun in my own little head. Mm-hmm. She said, pick all that stuff up, put it in the thing over there and come sit on this sofa. And I got the little truck and I'm going over there slow, still having fun. And I caught a switch across my neck and my back.
Yeah.
And I knew I couldn't lay there and cry. I couldn't because what happened? The stuff's still in the floor, right? Mm. So if I didn't get it up, I'm getting the fresh one, right? So my objective was we can cry later, but let's get this stuff out the floor. My grandmother raised you on the first time you hear it, the second time you feel it. When I say jump, don't ask how high I get off the ground. It's that simple. It was none of that. Let's negotiate with you. You a child. You don't pay no bills. You don't run nothing.
See, and I feel like this generation, well, nowadays, everything is so PC. Everybody want to be psychiatrists and therapists. Oh, well, you just creating bad trauma, or you just
penitentiary commissary. That's your PC right there. Keep playing.
Wait a minute. Oh, look, you get what?
Penitentiary.
Yeah.
Commissary.
Yeah.
You want PC? Play the game. Look at our young black men.
Damn, bro, that's tough. My boy said PC commissary.
I don't even know where that came from.
So, social media, bro, for sure. You can't be a child's friend, so of course that's logical. I mean, not even your adult child. Like, because at the end of the day, that's still your child. Okay, I'm 30 years old. My mother is 63. You think she's my friend? You think we friends?
Especially if you talking about.
Do you think she look at me like a friend?
Nope.
No.
She still expect when I say something.
What? She still expect when I say so.
Whether it work or not.
Yeah.
Expectation.
You understand? My boy say social media, bruh. Now, hey, look, y'all. If we on fire on these topics, man, drop the fire emoji. If we talking that bullshit that you just can't stand, drop the shit emoji.
That ice cream.
Let us know, man. Put ice cream on that.
Chocolate.
Gucci, man. Lemonade rings with the freeze cup. Oh shit! Let me get to this next one, man.
You had me thinking, man.
About what?
When you just flipped through that screen, I thought about them chicks talking about instead of being with a fat dude, I want to beat.
That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I want to ask, what's going on in your household,
bro? I don't even know.
Whew.
And then next thing you know, you're gonna be part of the Me Too movement. What back in the day he did this to me. You're like, but you asked for them beatings. You said you'd rather that than the dude with the sandwich.
Oh wait, wrong color.
It's wild stuff, man. We living in
a terrible age, man. It's terrible. It is terrible.
It's crazy seeing the Bible play out, man. Because I used to have these debates with my mom, and she was like, "Nah, this is that, and stuff has to, there's certain prophecies and things have to line up."
Mm-hmm.
And I kept telling her, I said, "Man, but I think my age group is the age that's gonna see the beginning of all this crazy stuff." And she just put, like her and my grandmother and them just couldn't see that in their lifetime. And it was right, because I kept saying it was our lifetime, our generation is going to see the onset of this. Look at what's happening in our society now.
Dude, how long I've been saying? The people that's complaining about the rules of life and the social constructs that's been invoked in life are the people who it no longer benefits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the people who put it in place now are no longer the choice.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely true.
So, hey, it is what it is. Hold on, I gotta find this cuz that's a big mom. I gotta say that every time I see that cuz.
That is a large human being.
That is pretty freaking large.
And no, we will not show you what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, I would never.
Maybe offline, but
I would never, ever.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Oh man. Oh yeah, man. We played.
Okay,
let me read this cuss.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god.
So my boy Trey says, "Do y'all think dads seeing things different? Do y'all think dads see things different than moms? As fathers, I think we will never be our kids' friends, especially daughters. But for moms that have daughters, I can see how they could be friends. Well, that's because mothers, women, typically look at the emotional side of things. And they put that emotional connection above everything. Am I blaming them? No. That's just how they're wired biologically. Just like we're wired biologically to be what? The disciplinarian, the logical thinker, the leader, et cetera, et cetera. Now, so to answer your question directly, yes, we see things differently. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, got a video for that. It's crazy you say that. Let me try to pull this cuss up.
That one right there look crazy.
Oh yeah.
You actually say some dumb stuff.
Oh yeah. I gotta fix this cuz.
Yeah, man. Oh man. I sometimes I think about situations that happen in school, and I hear Mike talk about different things and have friends that have children. And some of the stuff I hear in these schools, man, I'm like, hear the dad's perspective, I hear the mom's perspective, and it really makes me nervous because I'm thinking about me and how I think, and I'm inside a box that's way outside of the social box that everybody operates. And I'm just like, I don't know what I'd do in a situation like that. It's terrifying, like some of the things that children encounter in school. You cannot protect them from. that is just you just can't protect them from it. It's just going because you're not raising everybody's child. You're only raising yours. And they go to school and they encounter whatever they encounter. I went through that when I went to school, and I grew up in a real shelter type household. And man, as a father, man, I couldn't imagine some of this stuff. Because how do you put structure on something like that that's just way out of your control?
Man, I gotta find this cuz I hate it.
You don't have a save bookmark?
Nah, I don't, man.
Bro.
I don't. And it was damn good. It literally just hit on the topic we was just talking about. But basically, I'm gonna try to sum it up. Dude was like, naturally, me as your father, being the disciplinarian, and you being the mother, being the nurturer, like our parental instincts will always clash. Well, it will eventually clash on at least something.
Yeah.
Right. And we can only go one way.
Yeah. I did see that one. Yeah.
And he was like, bro, let's say you wanted to put our son in karate. And
she's like, no,
she's like, nah, don't hit my baby. I don't want my baby to get hit like that. Blah, 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 da, da, da. Okay. Now, if he falls, what are you naturally going to say?
As a father?
As a father, what are you naturally going to say?
You all right, get up.
You all right, get up. Yeah. Dust yourself off.
I'm looking at you. I don't see no blood.
Stop all that crying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Crying for girls, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now, as the mother, what will she naturally say?
Run over there and try to nurture
hug them, kiss them, nurture them, say everything's gonna be okay, blah, 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 blah. I mean, that's your job. Man. I understand that.
That's why feminine and masculine work together.
So he said, at that point in time, there's only one way we can turn. Mm-hmm. Which way would you like it to go? And what you think she said?
She wanted to nurture.
Wanted to naturally go.
That's her natural instinct. Makes sense. But if you raising men, if he ain't hurt, don't treat him like he hurt. That's what we do. We assess and we say, okay, get up. Now I know some moms that do that too now.
Right. Now I definitely I know.
Y'all boys, get up.
Now I know a couple women that got sons that's hard on them, but your heart is not gonna be the same.
Yeah, it is, because it's not coming from the same structure. And what I mean by structure is you got dad's strength and you got mom's strength. I was always worried about dad's strength. I was worried about mom's reaction, because mom was gonna react fast and right on it. But dad, if he got into it, I was in trouble.
Agreed. That's exactly what we just said. That entire example, you literally just summed it all up. Fathers are supposed to be the ones who lay the foundation with discipline and protection. A mother will come off as more empathetic than the father. Absolutely. But that's the thing, though. The world don't come off as empathetic, though. That's not how the real world works. Now, and that's why man used to say the world don't owe you no understanding. Oh, you're not
trying to figure out why you did what you did. Yeah. If they don't like what you did, time to talk about it.
So now you're good. I don't think I could be my daughter's friend like that, but I can definitely see how a woman could. You say that's the balance of it all. But that's the thing. You gotta have that balance. You gotta have it both parts to have that balance in your life.
Yes.
Because if it's only one, how you balance one? You can't balance one. The mama gonna run over there. There's ones that don't run over their son is in the league. No, for sure.
Hey, that do make sense though. You see him fall down, you're like, yeah, he must play football or something, because she ain't even think twice about it.
She ain't think twice about it. Oh God.
Hit worse than that on the field. Get up.
Okay. I gotta play this because I don't know what this is. My man just said it.
You never saw it?
No. So look, y'all about to see it the first time I see it. So let's see. Let's try to react with this cuz.
This mom of 2 kids can't hold back tears while talking about her bills, despite she and her husband making good money.
We both have good jobs. I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. I work full-time. He works full-time. We just got paid this past Friday, right? We paid the mortgage. Bought some groceries. Put some gas in the car. Guys, it is Tuesday. We have like $200 or $300 to last us until next Friday. We don't live in a big house. We live in a little ranch, 1,100 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, us and our 2 kids. I make good money. He makes good money. I'm so stressed out. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Now what? Now what?
Is that fair?
Ain't got no bread until
Yo,
next Friday. So you
look.
wait.
The last thing I want to do,
Oh my God.
the last thing I want to get on here and do, the last thing I want to get on here and do is laugh at somebody's shortcomings. But y'all, the reason why I'm laughing is because she is the only specimen that can get on social media and cry about her life, and it gets sympathy and empathy, compassion, understanding, relatability, all that
I
bullshit.
wish an African American would.
Let me ask you this: would a husband be afforded all those same confectionery?
Her husband in the same condition she in.
What,
She crying about
it. Is he on social media?
Not that I saw.
All right.
I'm like, this is what we've lived for decades, and you just now feeling that pinch?
And look, my boy say, and a grown man in the house.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Look, you ain't never heard of the working poor? They go to work every day, they clock in, they get their check, and they still ain't got it.
Living above your means. What car do you drive? What are you spending on? What state? That was my first question. What state do you live in?
But usually states adjust for the, so I mean, it could still balance out.
But check me out.
Just depends.
You know how many people that live down here be like, man, I can't stand living in Houston. Oh man, I want to move.
Go to California, and then I'll see you in a year.
Where you gonna move to?
Exactly. Because Houston is one of the lowest, like in the, yeah.
Bro, check this out.
Yeah.
Every year I go to Chicago, right? I go to Chicago every year in June. Last weekend in June. And the last 2 visits, I took pictures of the gas prices. $5. $5.
Again?
$5.
Petrol.
$5.
Yeah.
$5.
Per
honest Abe, get you on your way. Honest Abe, get you on your way.
And that's per gallon.
That's per gallon. And that's with cash.
That's regular?
That's with cash.
Regular price.
That's with cash. I'm paying with cash. Do you understand?
None of it.
Like,
I bet you they Ubers go like 2 miles. It'd be like $45.
Well, say, and a grown man in the house. The cuss is going on.
That is natural. Like, a lot of people live like that. To me, that was not unheard of. That's why when I saw it, I'm like, why is she crying so hard? Like, the working poor have been around forever. You did what you were supposed to do, and you got enough money, maybe, to make it to your next paycheck. That is what living paycheck to paycheck means. Now, she says she only got $200 to $300 to get till not this Friday, but the next one after that. So yeah, you might be a little bit worse than paycheck to paycheck.
My boy Young Chase up in here, man. Happy belated birthday to my boy. Fuck you saying? Ray says, you gotta change, you gotta be that change, baby. Dust yourself off and try again. At first you don't bleed. Dust yourself off and try. Crying on the social media, go get you laughed at.
I definitely laugh because
social media for her gets her empathy, sympathy, compassion, understanding, relatability. Now, if he gets on social media, he will get laughed at.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you something in front of the people.
Go ahead.
She's still waiting till that next Friday before she gets more money, right?
That's funny. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying. You can have all the sympathy and all that. You just talked about what you can't take to leasing office, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, so you can get all that you want.
Then why are you laughing? Because I'm only one person, baby.
Look, I definitely laugh.
Hey,
I laughed when the mic came out. Crying about something.
I'm laughing because I'm giving her that same equal treatment that her man would get if he get on social media and get the cry. What my boy say, chin up, chest out, 10 toes down.
Boy, you had a lot.
Guess what? I bet you she could go to the butt naked down the street and she can make that money.
Possibly can.
Can he do that?
Start a GoFundMe and cry.
She can start her OnlyFans and make that money. Can he do that?
That's a whole different, yeah. He can't do that. He got
look, I just gave you 2 different solutions. Now, they ain't the most morally correct solutions, but they're solutions nonetheless that her man wouldn't be afforded. It's tough.
Well, I hope she don't do it because if I was a man, I'd be upset about doing that. I'm like, baby, we ain't hurting that bad. You out there.
Well, no matter what you cried, like we heard that. Man.
We're gonna sell something, get you some food stamps and sell them.
We can't even sell it up because I'm 2 for 1. That's tough. Hey, they say, man, you pay them $100, you get 200 to stamps.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Wait, what did he say?
I'm laughing. I know I wasn't trying to laugh.
Exactly.
No,
crying about what's less than paycheck to paycheck.
I'm sorry, because look, bro, let me tell you something. I'm gonna put myself. I know how open I am on this podcast, bro. There was one time when I was 20 years old, bro. I was working at the chemical plant in Lake Jackson. Matter of fact, I was working for Ray Uncle. That's when I had my TWIC card, bro. Damn good job. I'm 20 years old, bro, making $1,000 a week. That's after child support. That's after child support. $1,000 a week, bro. Bruh. With 2 kids, bro. Oh, we. Yeah. I'm talking about got that gray Altima beginning of August. Nigga, by the end of the week, I was fired.
Ooh, life changed that fast.
Drop of a dime.
God.
I ain't nigga paid the tags on the motherfucker. I ain't even paid the first card note yet.
I left it sitting right on the lot. I don't know what happened to it. Somebody stole it.
Check this out. Went about what? That was August. So I went about the next 4 months unemployed. Figuring something out, trying to put something together. I mean, I'm 20, not much experience with blah blah blah. I ended up getting on at Walmart at the beginning of June 2014. I mean January 2014.
Okay.
So imagine going from making $1,000 a week, making $770 to put up with Walmart shit. My check, bro. Card note $295.85. Check. Guess how much that motherfucker was?
It was not
$299.
Say a word.
Still had to go pay that card note.
Yeah, you got you. Because if you don't, they coming for it.
Was left for $4 and some change with 2 kids, nigga.
$4.
$4.
1, 2, 3, bro, man.
Dog, couldn't even get a 2-piece biscuit.
No, no, sir.
But couldn't cry about it.
What is it gonna do?
I had to go make something happen.
God, dog, bro.
Talk about an humbling experience.
Yeah.
So I've been there. She can get to a bag quicker than her man can in today's time.
Absolutely.
Did I just say that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But that's what I'm saying. I couldn't get on social media and cry about it and make these posts and GoFundMe this, GoFundMe that. Nah, nigga, you gotta go make something happen. You gotta go make something happen.
That's rough, son. I ain't gonna lie. Right before I moved here, I lost my job, and they can't do nothing about it now. I've been here forever.
That's funny.
But I got contract completed, and I had just signed the lease to move here. When I say contract completed, I'm talking about don't come to our building no more. I just signed the lease. I just moved in. First time renter. My whole rental history could be dead in the water. But when they was telling me go get a fast car, man, come out and chill and do all this, I was saving. I go to work, go home, stacked up.
Yeah.
Saved $10,000 in 1 year.
Yeah.
I still had money left over from my mom passed. I saved that for like 3 years. If it wasn't for making good decisions in the past, when I moved here, I'd have been out of here in about a month and a half, however long eviction take, and I'd have been homeless.
That's tough, bro. That's tough.
Like you said, your life can change.
Instantly, bro. And
I got this place for my last.
And the thing about it, bro, you gotta make it happen.
You got to, because ain't no rescue.
The thing about it, man, fam, ain't no rescue. Ain't no lifeboat. Ain't no bailout.
No Chip and Dale, no nothing.
I said this offline, and I'm finally gonna say it online. As a man, bro, the complex situations in life, you gotta have a solution. Every single one. You can't miss a single one, because if you miss a single one and you don't approach it with sound and logic, you could ultimately set yourself back.
Absolutely.
And it's crazy because my mom used to tell me growing up, bro. It's different for. I used to always be like, man, why do you do this for me? But yeah, I get like this raw, uncut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like big bag of bullshit. But and she used to say this religiously, bro, without skipping the beat. She says, it's different for you than it is for her. I never understood that until I got divorced. When I got divorced, it clicked. It went off like a light, bro. Like, damn, it really is different for me than it is for women. There really is no saving. There is no saving me. I am the savior. So, and then when I start watching the Kevin Samuels videos, my boy Andre, he'll bang, bang, the Niner game. Brock Purt, dog. My bad. He know what I'm talking about. Brock Purt, dog. You know about Brock Purt, dog. Brock Purt, dog, calling me some money this weekend, like you saying. But no, okay. Anyway, like, it didn't click. And when it did, I'm like, yo, that is nuts.
Yeah. The statistics is really what took it over the top for me, because some of the perspectives I kind of already had just from observing.
Yeah.
But I never knew that somebody was actually tracking the data.
Yes.
That's what blew my mind when I'm like, okay, this is a perception I have based on a few instances. Like you say, take Houston and you keep bringing it down.
Yes.
I'm looking at the 50 or 60 people I may have encountered, and I got that perspective.
Let me show the people. Let me show the people. When people come, go ahead. When people come to me about their personal experience or their personal this, that, and third, I'm like, bro, okay, check this out. Your personal experience does not navigate the numbers. Because think about this, bro. I don't even have to use the entire United States. I could use Houston, Texas. There's 7 million people that live here. Do you know half of that? That's 3.5 million. I doubt you know 3.5 million people. Great. So let's go. Do you know half of that? Had to top all the talk business. What I missed. I feel you in. So let's top that. Do you know 3.5 million? No. Do you know half of that, which is 1.75? So now we're at 25%. Do you know half of that, which is what, 750? Now we're at 12.5%. Do you know 750? Do you know 375? See, now we're at 6%, and this number just continued to go lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. Now, we're basically talking the difference between a man dealing with complex situations, and if he don't think logically and sound, and almost everything he does with these complex situations, I could possibly set him back. That's what we're talking about, my boy. Fuck you saying. But y'all, I mean, we have to understand that the disconnect is people think that conversations like this is what separates us. But you gotta have conversations like that. I look at this as one big science project. In order to get to the conclusion, you gotta analyze the problem.
Absolutely.
Because the formula that we've been using for the last 50, 60 years is not getting the results that we're looking for. So why do we keep inserting the same formula, trying to do the same thing?
Well, see, I think what happened is the difference between the short con and the long con. So in the short con, you get this liberation. Women get liberated. They get all this freedom. They get to do this.
And what do they do with it?
They live liberally. And then on the back end, like you said, when the bill come due, ain't no more deferred payment.
When you're 40,
ain't no more minimum pay. It's time.
It's time.
We got to start bringing this money in.
You ever heard them old folks say, you can run around the house all day. Eventually you're gonna get tired and you're gonna come in the house. You can only circle the fire for so long until you get tired or you get burned.
That's right. And that's what happened. Now we're at this stage where, yeah, it was fun then. It was all that stuff is great when you're young. But what happens when you're older? You can't lift. You can't. My old folks used to say you can't stoop over. You can't bend. You can't flex. Your back is messed up. Your shoulder. Your knees is aching. You got arthritis. You got all these issues. There's no one to help you because you're so ornery. You want to be alone. And that's men and women. You set in your ways. You're not. You can't blend with nobody. You don't have insurance. You don't. Everything was a party, and now here you go, ant and grasshopper, and you.
Nico, you, Peanut, Casper, my boy Jaleel, say brother. Y'all heard me say this, and now I'm gonna say it in front of the people. When the party stops, and the party will stop,
got to,
and the music cut off, and the lights come on, and I'm on club people, y'all know what I'm talking about. Last call of alcohol already been called, and they say. It's time. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. The question always be, who are you going home with? And a lot of y'all will be going home alone. And a lot of people say, well, that's fine. I could be alone. That's cool. When you're about 50, 55, 60,
because it's rough.
It gets rough.
And then that's when you get back in the market of competition and you don't have nothing to compete with.
You have nothing to compete
It's
with.
like my big behind going to the college combine, talking about, I can't compete with that.
Nah.
Athletes that's been running and training and doing all that, I'm going out there, I'm just going to magically, that's not how that works.
Because I've been drinking, smoking, and
It won't even stand a chance. Yeah.
Oh, me. But that's the thing. Like, we have to come to grips with reality, bro, because at the end of the day, there's nobody at the finish line waiting on us. Not a nothing. Not a nothing. And if we're going to subscribe to yesteryear's rules, which is what? I don't want no scrub. Scrub is somebody, can't get no love from me. Hang out the passenger side of a best friend ride. Trying to holler at me.
And what came right behind those scrubs?
What?
No pigeons.
No, bills came. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobile? Then maybe me and you can chill. I don't think you do. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. All the smoke. Fuck you saying? I ain't even got the jersey on right now. I should. But, and that's why I always say, the men that can do this. And a woman told me this not too long ago. She said, well, it ain't too many men that can take care of a household work. Yeah.
So if they live in
So guess what? So the men that can, and there are men out here that can, what do they get?
Slippery, you say.
What do they get? They gotta get something.
When they say there's not a lot of men that can take care of a household, when they say take care of a household, what do they mean?
You know what they mean?
No. I got to know.
Basically,
because to me, if I live alone, I'm not homeless. I have a vehicle.
Yeah.
I have a job.
Yeah.
I eat good.
Eat good. Room
More
money
bag too. Please, friend. So if I'm living, I got my stuff going on, that's taking care of a household, is it not?
I mean, it is.
So what are you saying? You're saying there's not a lot of guys that will take you on as a dependent?
Let me break down women needs for you right quick. I seem to be a very good educator or a very good fluent speaker of women needs. Basically, what we're saying in translation is I got to be able to see some type of way I could get the advantage out of this situation. This situation has to benefit me in some way, shape, matter, or form. See,
by default, doesn't it?
Well, it has to benefit me to my liking.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah. See, the second I don't see that it benefits me, the second I don't see a win, or the second I feel like I am at the complete disadvantage, then I have to get the fuck out of here. Because there's some man out there to where they can give me all the advantages that I want.
They never run into them.
Name an advantage a man gets being in a relationship.
If he
that solely benefits him.
No, there's no solely benefits him. He's the leader of the house. There's no way it benefits him and then nobody else.
So let's go back to the beginning when I say, so I am expected to take all the responsibility, get half of the benefits. But when this is over, when you decide that you're not happy, I have to pay 100% of the responsibility. So women's words is what? I don't want no, I'm not going to settle. I'm never going to settle for less than what I want. You broke down that word settle, but let's use their logic of settling. Gotcha. So doesn't that mean by proxy, there's not a single advantage that solely benefits the man? We just went over that. Doesn't that mean every man that's ever been married, every man that's ever been in a relationship, you settled? Yeah. By their own logic.
Yeah.
You settled. Watch how you throw that settle word around.
So you can't settle, but you have to settle.
That's how it always goes.
You have to settle.
That's how it always goes. Look out through the course of time. Show me in mass where women has dated down.
When you say dated down, what you mean?
Meaning they dated below their structure, their standard, their sexual marketplace value.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I have encountered some women I would say they dated down,
but in mass.
But it all depends on perspective. But I get what you're saying. Yes, usually they go for something that's going to benefit. Of course.
The thing is, bro, nothing, absolutely zero. No woman will ever sit in a situation that do not benefit them. Who has? They're normally are the complainers, right?
Yeah, but they're still getting some kind of benefit. Because I'm really now analyzing what you're saying based on these experiences I've seen. Mm-hmm. They still get benefit. I say they went,
but they're not benefiting the way they like.
Oh, that's it. They ain't getting all of the benefits. They get this thing, and then and a lot of them they use sex to validate themselves. So they getting that, and so that's why they staying there. But everything else, he drive her car. He sell drugs out of her mama house. She stay with her mama. He stay with her mama.
What's keeping you with him?
She getting sex validation. That's it.
Well,
that's it.
Well. And this is the thing. Nobody is taking a 9mm and keeping you there. So how do you get the victim card?
Oh, I don't offer those. We don't have. We fresh out. None in stock.
By that logic, yes, that's the point.
Come
on, man. I know it, and it's crazy. No man I've never, if ever, found the man to reject that logic.
Yeah, it's hard to.
I ran it by 3 different people. I ran it by you offline. I ran it by Say Brother.
Yeah.
Fuck you saying? I ran it by him. And these are the 2 people I know that can cross-reference and cross-check me if I'm stepping out of bounds.
But I did say, because I thought about a benefit. If a guy gets a helpmate, he really did get a benefit, but it's not solely his.
It's not solely his benefit.
Yeah. Every benefit of his is for the family.
Now, am I? Cause remember, we're expected to sacrifice for the family.
Got to.
But who's sacrificing for me? Oh shit. You
better talk to Jesus.
Oh shit.
It's only sacrifice.
Oh shit. Remember, my job here can turn life or death in a minute, and I'm expected to respond every time. I can't miss not one single beat. Remember, any complex situation in life, I'm expected to handle it every single way with intelligence and fluidity. The second I become inconsistent, T-Cam, where's my panda? Fuck you saying?
So now here's a cold thing.
Talk to me.
The way God designed, he gave everybody choice.
Yes.
But he also set an authority, a hierarchy. Father, son, we believe, us, and then the wife, then the children, right?
Yeah.
You got pets. Children can deal with the pets.
Man,
right?
fuck the pets, dog.
So I agree, but there's a hierarchy. You can see it keeps moving, right?
I got you. That's why it'd be so crazy when people tell me, well, God, come on.
Check this out. This is how Cody did it. Everybody can make a choice.
Yes.
So the wife has a choice, correct?
Yes.
The coldest part about her is that she takes that choice and submits to him under God.
So she's supposed to submit to the man, to the God in the man, right?
Right.
And the man's supposed to submit to God himself.
Right. That benefit makes that family unit strong. But that's her submitting is not a weakness. It's not a sign of weakness.
But
it is a sign of strength. Because if I force you to do something, that's not you submitting. If I put a gun in your head and say I'm sorry, that's forced attrition. You're not really sorry. You're sorry because you want your head blown off.
You're under pressure.
But for you to submit, to say, I have the power of this, and this, the same stuff that the women have right now, the power to be homeless, the power to go get a job, the power to all that stuff, but to submit that under the husband, that is potent.
So, and the part that really gets me, though, they're like, well, I tried that already. And look at what I ended up with. No.
That's your side of the story. Great.
Again, just because you gave this away to the wrong person, that doesn't make the formula wrong.
Yeah.
It's just what you choose to integrate with the formula just did not work.
So we will agree recipes exist, correct?
Yes.
We will agree that recipes are usually the instructions on how to get to the final result, correct?
Yes.
Have you ever baked something several times using that same recipe and it came out different?
No.
Never?
And it came out different?
Yeah.
No.
Not even a little bit different?
No.
Because you did what?
I followed the exact same.
You followed the recipe, right?
Yeah.
What happens when you get creative with recipes?
Everybody's so creative.
So we've said this on the show before. You want the results that God promised, doing it your way. Don't work like that. You want to do your own recipe, then you get whatever comes out of the oven.
And that's the thing. And the thing that comes out of the oven is the
because you don't want to eat.
Come on.
So follow the freaking recipe.
But it's the thing. This is the thing. That's why I say, bro, when you choose to procreate, remember, women, you control sex and you control the birth rate.
Talk about that.
Okay, come on. We're coming to that. Like, bro, you control sex, you control the birth rate. So if
don't cry about babies.
If you choose to procreate with someone that you consider, I don't know,
Yeah.
you consider him to be a less than nigga. So why should I pay more of a penalty to be with you than this guy you decide is less than, and I don't want to procreate with you? Think about that. But you can't pick the ups of being a parent, but you don't want to take the downs. Let's look at it on the opposite side. If I choose to procreate with 8 different women, create 8 different kids, how would I be looked at?
I ain't gonna say his name, but yeah.
But how would I be looked at?
He just go out and screw everybody, and he ain't nothing but a dog.
I gotta pay a penalty for that. I gotta pay a penalty for that. I can't sit here and say, oh, well,
reputation, finance. I mean, it's a whole bunch of stuff.
I can't sit here and say, well, you know, I'll pick all the pros out this, but all these negatives, okay, I will take this negative. I don't want this negative.
I shouldn't have to pay. I shouldn't have to.
That's insane.
Diapers ain't dues.
That's insane.
That's insane. How it works.
That's insane. You got to take the ups. You got to take the downs.
And you know what's really interesting?
Talk to me.
I've heard you and another friend of mine that already had kids young, and y'all finna have empty nests coming up.
2037 on my way. I ain't. Michael's president. Go ahead.
So I've heard both of y'all say, I'm really thinking about having more kids and going back, because having another child with the new woman is an awesome thing. But at the same time, it comes with the diaper change, it comes with the late nights, with the colic, with the this and the this and the this. The pros and the cons come together.
All my parents out there. I ain't gotta make no diapers. I ain't gotta make no diapers. I ain't gotta make no bottles. I ain't gotta change no diapers. I ain't gotta worry about no kid crying. I gotta wake up every 2 hours. I ain't gotta worry about teething. I ain't gotta worry about daycare. I ain't gotta worry about, well, I do gotta worry about school, but they
older. Yeah.
I ain't gotta worry about what nobody want to watch a 6-month-old. Why would I start over?
She gotta be special.
Gotta be special.
And even then, you might still say.
You
gonna vote for Mike? I'm gonna be his running mate then.
March.
Let's get it.
I said March 2024. If it ain't nothing, I don't know what to say. Man. I've been a parent since 16 years old, man. I'm
done with it.
Man, I took care of kids in my 20s. I'm doing it in my 30s, and I'm gonna have to do it at the beginning of my 40s. When do I get a decade to myself?
Maybe in your 50s. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I get majority of my 40s. The whole 50. See, while y'all old as shit, chasing kids at high school graduations and college graduations, getting ready for prom and all that bullshit. Oh no. Hey, 2037, Kayla will be 28. Mario will be 26. Farron will be 24. And Melanie will be 18. Now, I ain't saying my job as a parent though. No, I ain't saying that. But
that responsibility,
being responsible for you,
yeah.
It's done. It's done.
Especially when you get married. That's husband.
Oh, I'm rough on here, y'all. Y'all pray for me. Y'all send some money to my cash. Y'all can sponsor me a haircut. Fuck you saying? Cause I know somebody talking about, man, this nigga look rough on camera. Great. All right, man. Let me see if I can get some more videos for y'all, man. Y'all fucking with us tonight. Hey, bullshit.
Hey, what about that comment though?
Yeah. Let me go back. Let me go back. Some women don't think men are capable of cooking, cleaning, and taking care of a kid solo. The numbers dictate otherwise.
Come on. I'm glad you said that, because that's where I was going. Single family male households, much more success than single mother household.
That's why
statistically recorded.
That's why whenever the women get to talking about niggas in their feelings, they so emotional, they so feminine. Well, who raised that little nigga? Can't be his daddy. It cannot be his daddy unless his daddy was a feminine dude who was raised by who. Because don't no man that knows his masculine self, that understands testosterone, masculinity, and the way we are wired genetically. There's no way. Ask any man you know that's consistently in their kid's life, how their kids turn out. Yeah. And black men lifespan on average is in the end of the 60s.
Mm-hmm. They be stressing out. There's a way. There's a method. It's out there.
It's out there. I got to vote twice then, dear. Hey, love you too, Freaky G.
What's up,
The new. What the topic, man? I ain't gonna lie, we just freebasing right now, man. I shouldn't say that. That sounds kind of drug infused. We just
I didn't freebasing. Wait,
yeah.
what? Y'all changed your platform? What did you do?
Nah, we ain't changed. We ain't changed. Cuz. All right, I'm trying to find another video.
You got to go back and watch it, Monkey Man. There's some good stuff in there, man. There's some videos that would definitely give you pause, bro.
Pause to cause.
One gonna make you laugh,
and others to make them keep on their draws. Fuck you saying? All right.
What you got?
I gotta get one in. Okay, let's just go here. I'm gonna pick some random cuts. Let's see, y'all. Let's see.
What about the? Which one that was good?
Let me drop that right quick. I don't need y'all seeing when I'm looking up. Fuck you saying? Oh fuck! Who the fuck is Sanders?
You know, but come on now. Yeah, I don't know. That might be a good one, Mike. We might have to do that on Saturday.
What? Which one?
That one, 100.
Oh,
I ain't really listening to
man.
the end of it because it sounded like she threw a wrench in at the back. But I think that might be a.
Oh man,
I did send that one with some.
That is tough. Okay, hold on, y'all.
Did y'all see that little girl pull the Thanksgiving food off the table and just in the floor?
Oh well,
y'all see that one out there?
Hey man, hold on. Yeah, I gotta show y'all this one, man. Y'all tell me what y'all would have did with this.
Ooh-wee.
This is some cuz.
The US of A calls it rendition. I'd have worked on that one. Hold up. You don't run nothing here.
Hold on, man. That cuz kind of threw me through a loop. This might not be it.
It's the second one. This might be a homegirl with the women dating out.
Oh, yeah. That bull. Oh, no, that bull.
Yeah.
This cut right here.
That's him. Don't forget to mute you yet. That's him.
Yeah, I gotta. To my parents out there, y'all, what y'all would have done?
Yeah, what's step 2?
Oh my god,
bro.
She said I would have laughed. I'm not gonna lie.
Laughed. I may have laughed afterwards, but somebody would have been getting drugged through that house.
Ring, 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 ring. You have a collect call from a Harris County inmate. Hey, yo, it's me. You pick up. Hey, I'm telling you, y'all ain't here for your boy no more. The show would be put on hiatus.
Bro, I don't even know how it happened. Because my grandmother, when you started pulling like that, a switch wheel came right across your knuckle. You'd have let all that go.
Bro.
They watched that hostage pull that cuss on the floor and then fan the tablecloth like Toro. No.
Bro, I wouldn't have been able to take my belt off fast enough.
Exactly, Ray. Exactly. Why ain't nobody grabbed it? Why ain't nobody snatched the life out there? Y'all ain't want to eat. Who made the potato salad?
Doug, check me out, man. Check me out. Bro, my reach out and grab a motherfucker skills would have been so great. Hey, you know how
About the back of the neck too. You ain't going no come on in.
all that cups. Hey, you know how that say reach out to touch somebody's cup? Yeah. Hey, boy. Yo, man.
That'd have been an old-fashioned Joe Jackson classic.
Man, if her last name was Gray and she was a seed of mine, I would be doing time like this. Not the potato salad. I gotta go watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's what happened. It was like, nah, we don't want none of this. Just go in there and pull all that off the table.
That wasn't even what I was trying to show, fam.
That's funny, though.
That just took me out. That took me out, bro. And I'm just through, man. Let's try this one, man. We just gonna pick one at random. Let's just see how it goes. Yeah, a little taste of Reactionary Saturday. That's gonna be coming real soon.
Mm-hmm.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever...
Hi.
Shout out to the Bonnet Crew.
Shout out to the Bonnet Crew.
How old are you?
So I've been on here.
How old are you?
I'll be 21 in 7 days.
Okay. What do you have on the topic?
So on the topic, I agree with you. I really think it's like a logic question, doesn't really, I just agree. I don't really have, nothing much to say to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you came on for what?
I wanted to have it's off of the topic, if that was okay. We could discuss.
As long as it's about something I talk about.
Okay, well, you talk a lot about high value men, high value women. My concerns, I would like, your opinion, your insights. I'm very young. Not very young, but I'm 21. I do live with my mother. I'm planning on, moving out. I want a high value man, and that's what I'm looking for as a female. Yeah. I feel, I'm building myself for that type of man. But the type of men that I meet,
why do you want a high value man?
Because
and that's the part where I feel like our logic is so misguided. Like you hear the words that's getting used. I want. I don't need. I want. But what a need supersedes a want, or a want supersedes a need?
A need supersedes.
And a man always wants to feel what?
Needed.
See, we already off base. We already off base.
That's funny.
I feel I deserve that.
You don't deserve anything.
Oh, okay.
Who are you?
Simone.
Simone deserves nothing. No one in this world deserves. Excuse me? What makes you so special? Do you deserve access to somebody else's stuff?
Nothing really makes me special to deserve access to anybody's thing but my own.
Thank you. So you don't deserve a high value man. You don't deserve, nobody deserves anything. We earn. How are you going to earn a high value man?
By building myself to be a high value woman.
Were you raised with your mother and father?
Was I raised with my mother and father?
Mm-hmm. Were they married?
No, my dad was married. I had a stepmother, and my mom, I have a stepfather. But
any siblings?
Yes.
That live with you guys?
On my mom's side, I was the only child up until like 20, and then on my dad's side, I had 6 sisters, and
but you live as an only child.
I was back and forth. I would go with my dad's on the summers, and I live with like my mom and my grandmother.
But you live as an only child. You live as an only child for the most part.
I wouldn't say so because my grandmother raised me, and I lived with my aunt. So no, I wouldn't. I was raised with my aunt. I wasn't really raised by.
I mean, children.
Y'all see Pratt up here right now, bro. Say, man, she live with 4 people.
I mean, I'm
My
trying to
dog
follow
say,
the
man, she
story,
live
man.
with 4
I
people.
knew my
already.
grandmother, now was my auntie. Then for the summers, I was my dad. And what girl are you sing? Are you
Like,
did you
bro,
live alone?
just answer the question
Man.
directly, man. Like, cut out the fella and just give me the answer, man.
I'm gonna trick you into no, it's not gonna happen.
Oh God, let's continue.
Does your aunt have? How many children does your aunt have?
She has 1.
And how old is that child?
Like 3, 4.
So you were raised as an only child. You lived as an only child. You're 21. That's not enough time. Man, this is not a complicated question.
You're
This
right.
is starting to go downhill. Okay.
No,
Already.
don't let it go downhill. Let's
No,
keep
you're
this
no. I'm
conversation.
just no. First off, check that. I'm just asking you about your house, your structure. You're your mother's only child. Your mother had no more kids, and there were no other children living in a home. That's an only child. And there's something called only child syndrome. There's something called only child syndrome. What you might want to get that under control, because one more time and that's gone. What was that?
What is what?
Was there somebody screaming in the background?
No.
Because there's something beeping going on. All right, only child syndrome. But I do have a question for you before I continue.
Now, you see the questions that he's asking. He's asking these questions for a reason, to get the right profile of the person that he's talking to. And this is why I feel like we go wrong in the dating market, bro. We don't ask questions to understand fully who it is that we're dealing with. Like, and people think this really don't matter, but how you was raised really matters.
Yeah.
I mean,
it speaks to, it doesn't define, but it speaks to potential habits and
right. And this is when the numbers come playing in, because remember, life is about probability over possibility. Anything is possible, but that doesn't make what's possible probable.
Yeah. What's more likely to happen?
What's more likely to happen? And what I say, the best way, you can say, girl, if you stay with your mom, you need a high value job.
So you won't be crying online like homegirl.
Dog, you stupid. You stupid. You need to get out. You need to get out right now. But seriously though, like that's why I say, like, these high paying jobs, they give out top of the line benefits. What do they do? What do they ask you to bring?
It's a screening process like a mother. They want that resume, references.
And why do they want the resume?
I need to know what your history is like.
Come on now.
What you're capable of based on this. And then I need your references so I can ask them if you lying about this document.
Come on now.
It's real.
See, this matters. And these are the questions that need to be asked by women before y'all have sex. These are the questions that men need to answer before you choose to procreate or get a commitment. See how it works on both sides. The logic ain't just flowing for the women and not for the men. It ain't just flowing for the men and not for the women.
It's just a different application.
Just a different application to the situation of the conversation.
Yes.
You're 21. 21. Why come on to the program with a bonnet on?
Well, honestly, I'm comfortable. I could take my bonnet off. I know there's this whole dilemma with the bonnets and things. I don't know. I'm comfortable. This is me.
Okay, right. But you want a high value man. And my channel has almost 1 million subscribers and almost over 700, almost 800,000 on Instagram. And it's seen by hundreds of thousands of men, people, 20,000 people in here right now. And you think this is the best look for you for what you want as an outcome?
I mean, I've been sitting here watching your live. I could have sat here and combed my hair down and prepared myself, but this is, I think this is the best
Okay,
look.
and this is part of the reason why high value men, they care very much about how their women think, because they're a representation of them. You come in talking about what you deserve.
And I gotta stop him right there. Because I'm gonna add something to that. High value men don't just think like that. Men, period, think like that.
I think like that, and I don't consider myself high value in that regard.
We think like that, like, bro, we can only buy what's getting sold.
Yeah.
And if that's what you're selling, that's what we're buying. We're just telling you
That's what you buy.
But we're telling you, we're buying it, but we don't have no long-term sustainable usage for this.
Yeah, we don't buy it. A lot of these women are getting leased. Yeah. Boys ain't buying. Let me take it
Because again, at the initial approach, we already have a general idea of where it is we're trying to go.
Yeah, it starts with the look. Okay, boom, she's attractive. That physical thing, it's easy.
Right.
You look across the room, you make that judgment just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it becomes, who is this person? It's quick. You start talking, you start asking questions. My name ain't Andrea. You know what you're dealing with.
Like, it's one video we played the last week or the week before last. It's like it only takes 3 seconds to make a first lasting impression, and you don't get it back.
Yeah. That's why you have to be very careful about judging people on how they look only. That might be your first impression, but first impressions tend not to be accurate. You don't know what guise a person is, what disguise they have on when you first see them.
Mm-hmm. But the problem is the way you're positioned, the way your attitude is, the way the initial approach is. We don't even give a shit to get to know you past the initial approach.
Yeah, and it's not great.
It's not
but
great.
But that's what happens. That's the more likely outcome.
Nigga say Reddit. What you saying?
Hey.
All right, let me get back.
And it really comes down to you. And as an only child, there's something called only child syndrome. Only children tend to be very selfish. And that's what's kind of showing through right here. It's not cute. And I'm asking a nice way. And instead of saying, you know what? You're right. I probably should have excused myself, taken it out, and presented myself in a right, because hey, hundreds of thousands of people, 20,000 folks, let's have the conversation. But I'm comfortable. It's all about me. What value is a selfish person in a relationship to anybody, much less a high value man?
Thank you.
That's a question.
Ask it again, please.
Want your video to stand out? Go to motionarray.com. Music.
Kick rocks. That's what y'all are raising. That's what you're raising. Entitled, spoiled brats who think they deserve something. They deserve nothing. I got a question for you as a mother.
Okay.
How confident are you that when your boys are of age to marry and have a family, that they're going to have suitable women to pick from?
Because I literally drill it in them. And then I try my best. Now, it's very hard because I have 4 children, but I try my best to carry myself in the way that I would want them to pick women, if I'm
okay. But what I'm saying is, I'm not asking about your boys or what you teach them. I'm asking you about how confident are you that they're going to have a decent crop of suitable women to choose from?
Oh, because
do you think they will, or do you think they will not?
I think they should. I think they will.
Should?
I think
so.
They
you think
will.
women? So you think women are training their daughters to be on your son's level?
I hope so.
No. That's the question I'm asking.
The women.
I'm asking. Do you think? I think this. So I don't answer aspirationally.
Okay.
Because this is a real question. You can train your boys up to be right, but are there women training their daughters to be on your boys' level?
So again, I hope they are, but I am training my boys to.
Question.
This man literally just said.
Forget aspiration.
He just said, do not answer aspirationally. Yeah. It's a simple. Are they?
Do you believe that there are women out there that are going to match the level of training?
You know what that is?
The answer is no, and I don't want to say.
Because why?
they gonna end up with people like that?
Because they naturally don't want to call out other women's bad behavior in mass.
But why?
Because they are scared of the backlash. See, I understand. We understand talking like this on a platform like that. We understand the downside of it. You might get alienated. Women might look at you crazy. I don't give a shit.
I get that anyway.
I don't give a shit because you can't disprove what I'm talking about. So, and at the end of the day, you're subscribing to this exact same theory that I'm speaking of.
African American male in America, you're already there. They already think that you're a problem. So forget that Mickey Mouse crap.
She knows. She knows deep down inside that it's not a decent enough, a big enough crowd
to support
wholesome women that your son will be able to choose from.
So then,
now that don't mean there's any
in his environment, on his show, with the people that advocate with him, answer it truthfully. That's your support right there. Like, come on, man.
Oh man,
they should. Well, they may should. They may not should.
No, nigga.
Are they there or do they exist? Or do they not exist? It's funny, crap.
Oh wait. Oh shit.
Know what to look out for. I tell them about the moms. I tell them, look at the mom. Peep mom. And
okay, you're training them right. You're still going to your boys.
Yes.
I'm sticking on the girls. And you say you hope.
I can't speak for them. I hope so.
Okay, well, what do you see? What do you see when you walk outside with these young girls?
To be honest, I love all Black girls, but to be honest, the ones who that I see are into riffraff and they look crazy and stuff.
So the answer is no. Why can't y'all just say that? See, even what I'm showing is, listen, even what I'm trying to show you guys is, even as a Black mother who has Black sons, you still have a hard time holding women accountable. You can't even be, I've asked a question. Hold on. No, ma'am. Look in the comment section. Stop, ma'am. Everybody in the comment section, is hearing the question. Women are saying, just say no. Every time I ask you, how confident are you are you confident that you're seeing these women? And you say, I hope so. I hope. Hope is not yes or no. Hope is not confidence. It's not, okay. If you were on an airplane, and I said, how confident are you that the plane you're getting on will not crash? Well, I hope it won't.
Oh no, I'm not very confident about that. I never.
Thank you. Well, thank you. So what does that mean?
So how the hell are you able to answer that question straight, but you can't answer the other question straight? Yo, what did I just say? I said,
oh yeah, you're there.
They
I just don't want to say that
in mass,
man,
call out other women's bad behavior.
And
they'll say it in private.
2 generations ago, it was your fast little tail gonna this. 2 generations, and now all of a sudden, you can't say it's wrong.
They will say it in private. They will say it in the confines of privacy, but it'll never get spoken out loud.
I don't even think they're saying it in privacy, because where's the example? Because if you were saying it, let's say you were saying it to your daughter in private, maybe we have some different
outcomes. Because niggas naturally will go against the grain if the grain ain't right. And they'll take whatever outcome that comes with it.
Now, granted, coming either way.
Now, granted, we have niggas on the internet that capitulate, that speaks the womenese language that conforms to it. And what does the women naturally do? Oh my God, he's different. Yeah. He's different. Yeah, so let's have sex. Let's do this, that, and the third.
Exactly.
And what that nigga said on that video, I said, you got to pay attention to the end of what he said. He said, little that she know, I'm the most dangerous one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the most
running game.
That is the most riveting piece of that video, and nobody catches it. I caught that shit on the first one. I said, I'm the most dangerous one. I used to have that same logic. So you want to know the quickest way to the pussy? Act like you don't. It'll practically do it to you. Absolutely. Oh man, it is a tried-true formula, and it works. It works. It is 99% effective. Because you're gonna say, "Oh, he's different.
He didn't mention it. He ain't trying to touch me. He ain't trying to do nothing."
I'm giving away my man. Fuck y'all talking about. I'm giving away my tails right here on the internet.
My tail.
I ain't gonna bring up sex. I'm gonna let you bring it up. Anybody that's ever dated me or talked to me on that level, I guarantee you, you know I ain't lying. I didn't bring up sex first. You did.
Yep.
I allowed you to. Why? Because if I bring it up first, it's gonna look like that's all I'm after.
Yep.
But if I let you do it and I say, hey, I don't want to have that conversation because we had that conversation, it's gonna take it to a whole other place. I normally say this: don't have sex with me. If you have sex with me, I'm gonna ruin your life. I'm gonna ruin your life. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna ruin your life.
Change you up.
It's gonna change your life. It is what it is. Like, hey, but guess what? Was I more dangerous than the others? Yeah.
As far as efficacy,
yeah, true indeed.
It is.
But when you learn these, you learn the numbers, you learn the statistics, you learn the evidence, you learn the data. You understand how to show, hey, you keep falling for this game.
Yeah.
And this game ends you with the results you say you don't want.
So why you keep doing the same thing in the game?
Then you just say cooking that cuss with the wrong ingredients, mix it with the instructions right here. You add your own ingredients. What happens?
You get random stuff out there.
And then who got to eat that cuss?
It's yours. Whether
You
you
can't throw
need
it
it or
away.
not. Yeah, you might.
Can't throw it away.
Some things
It's illegal.
Right. Yeah.
It's illegal. But my bad, y'all. We did went on the tangent for a second.
If you're raising your boys to have a standard, and you can look around and see that these girls are fragile or whatever, and you're not confident, then who are they going to marry?
So here's the thing, to be honest, let me be truthful for a second. And a lot of people don't agree with me. And I don't think that a lot of women that I know personally that have daughters and people that I hear about that have daughters are raising their daughters to be good women. They say the most stupidest things I've ever heard. Like you need to get with a man is doing this, and and I'm like, well, what is she bringing to the table? What are you raising?
So who are they going? So then, who are you going to coach your boys to marry if this is going to be the women they have to pick from?
I have a saying when my sister makes fun of me. I told my son, I said, when you see a girl, when you start getting high school, you see a girl that you like. I said, make sure if everybody has, they say free time, make sure you talk to the girl that's reading the book.
Did you hear the question I asked?
I did.
That's a general statement about women. How are you going? Okay, if you're not confident that women are raising their daughters to be suitable matches, see, that's the point. So here's what it is. See, listen, man, go back and listen to this sector, because I think you're not really paying attention. But people in the comment section are listening, and you're answering, because it just shows that the sister code is so strong that y'all seem to have a problem just being real. The answer is, I'm raising my boys right, and I truly, in my heart of hearts, hope that the women are raising their daughters right. But what I see is riffraff and this and that. And I ask you, what about when your boys are of age and they're out of process and it's time, and they come around and they're seeing adult women that are saying riffraff, what you gonna tell them to do? Are you gonna tell them to pick from that riffraff?
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Like
no.
Then what's the alternative?
Keep looking.
Keep looking for who?
Keep looking for the woman that
Oh, I got a question for you. Would you be mad if they brought home non-Black women?
No.
Okay.
No.
And I don't really advocate for that, but because here's the problem. Here's the problem.
Because I told she gonna come to my house and tell my son. My son was like, "Oh, I wouldn't care if I wouldn't care to marry outside my race." She was like, "What? Your mother told you that, didn't she?"
Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
My kids anything like that ever.
Here's the problem: that you as a mother cannot talk to the mothers of the young girls and tell them anything about raising their daughters. That's the problem. You can raise your son up right, but if the women cannot start talking to women about how they raise their daughters, your sons will have nothing to pick from. Mm-hmm. So if they have nothing to pick from the race, then what are they going to have to do? Go outside of the African American community or marry somebody non-black. This is why this whole notion of mind your business for us doesn't work, because the boys have to have somebody to pick from.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm not racist. I love all people. I'm perfect.
I would rather mothers like you who are raising your sons start talking to mothers or the daughters and say, hey, my boy's gonna have to marry somebody. What you doing with your daughter?
Now you know good and well that you can't talk to black women about
Well,
that.
That's the problem. As long as y'all are, I don't give a shit. 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 Y'all are gonna have to, nope, you're going to have to, nope. If the answer is not, you guys gotta check them. You can't, it's nobody else's job other than you as their sister. Yep. I don't care if they get upset. I don't care. That's why I shut this shit up, because it's gonna go into somewhere. I'm gonna do my business and mind your business. Funk that. It is your responsibility, black women, to check other black women. Look at what she just said.
Because guess what? Y'all gonna say it's our job to check the men that ain't stepping right. And what do? We normally check that.
Yeah.
Nigga not taking care of his kids, what we do? Dissociate yourself.
Yeah.
Men
So
that
either
have,
get checked or he get left out on all.
come on now. Men that have bitch-like tendencies, that are very feminine in their feelings, what do? Separate from that. We separate from it. And that's it. He just said it. He just said what I just said earlier, just in different terms. Like, y'all refuse to check other women's bad behavior. Like, yeah, you'll say it off camera. Yeah, you'll say it offline, but that don't count. That don't count. Like, you gotta say it in front of the masses, where it can be supported. Because guess what? And I'm gonna say this again. As long as men are the key holders to family and commitment, as long as we are the ones doing the proposing, as long as we are the ones giving up our last name. Dude, you know when I got divorced, they didn't ask me anything about my last name. They asked her, hey, you want to keep your last name, or do you want to go back to using your maiden name? I didn't get a choice.
But what if you wanted your last name back?
Girl, she can have a baby right now and name that child Michael Kenneth Gray III. And there's nothing I can do about that. A woman somewhere can have a baby and name their child CPH3. Nothing you can do. Not a thing.
I'm finna go get LLCs all the way to the 10.
Did you know if he signs the birth certificate, that's not his kid, he don't get no free DNA test, because he assumed responsibility in the eyes of the state by signing that birth certificate.
That's a hint on contract law. I'm just gonna throw that out there and we're gonna talk about that. But okay. Yeah. That's rough.
So again, name me the advantage that I have as a man here in any of these things.
Time to go to No Rest Island. This is rough.
This is rough, bro.
That's rough.
This is rough stuff. And the women that have sons, you have to teach this to your kids.
Yeah, that's
because
education right there.
This is how you get caught up in that bug. Kanye said what? 18 years, and on the 18th birthday found out it wasn't his.
Lord have mercy.
That's why I say any woman that's not my wife, I do not care how long we've been knowing each other, how many times we've done this. Hey, DNA. But guess what? We have no kids unless we marry. Because if you get pregnant, we get in married. I don't do that no commitment shit. I don't do that 2 separate household shit. At least it won't be my choice. Put it like that.
Say that like Denzel.
It won't be my choice.
It won't be my choice.
Because I'm going to do this the right way. You can't ever say Mike shortchanged the kids. Not at all. Not at all. But 2 hours, bro.
That's true, Monkey Man.
That's true.
Some of them nerdy ones.
What do you think? Because they read a book don't mean shit. She the freaky one.
They used to have that mistake about them church girls. Well, them church girls
Bruh,
did some things.
I always said a woman,
can't play that
I
ball.
always said a daughter of a man of authority. Them be the ones that get off the chain. The principal's daughter, the president's daughter, the police captain's daughter, the preacher's daughter. Come on, man. But man, y'all, we here, man. This is every Wednesday here on the Domino Effect Conversations with Mike and like you saying. This is the goddamn Domino Effect. Make sure y'all tune in on Saturday to Talking Monkey Business.
No,
Saturday. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. It's gonna be an all women's panel on my man's show. Make sure y'all check that out. I shall be watching that from the sideline.
Yeah, buddy.
I wonder if somebody gonna rebut something that I said on here tonight, but maybe they will. Maybe they won't. That'd be very interesting. Now, Saturday, your boys here at the Domino Effect Conversation with Mike and
Pratt.
Like you saying, we shall be interviewed by my boy. You should tune into that one. I'm sure we're gonna have some interesting topics to go over. Shout out to my boy Hunter Hill over there at the Hustle for Change. I'm sure my boy gonna have something going on for Christmas. So keep tuned in. We're gonna make sure to promote that. Shout out to CJ over there, 22/7 bus service. First one-way round trip, front door service, safe and dependable service. Fees due just like your respect on Monday, every time on time. Don't wait till the 50th final notice. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Serves at Acres Home, Greater Greens Point in the 1960-45 area. So there's no excuse why you can't get them kids to school. We got it out here for you. Shout out to my boys over there at the GCP Trucking and Transportation. They are on the Instagram at the GCP_TNT. They are on the YouTube under GCP_TNT. Shout out to my boys at the table, Talented, Blessed, Lyrical, Elite. That's my nigga Young Casper. That's my boy Cody Wayne. My boy Simon at the Poet, and my boy Scooby Great. Table shit, nigga. Like you saying. Shout out to my people, man. They was in here tonight. 405 was, man, come on, man. I feel like the 405 being here repping harder than people from the city. Like you saying, they be in here deep. 405 in the building. You know what I'm saying? My people be quiet sometimes. But anyway, we got Limitless Exposure Media. That's my cousin's Treasure Trail, man. Videography, photography. If you into seasonal pics, you know what I'm saying? Graduation pics, all those type of things. Make sure y'all get at my people. I think he dropped his business page in here somewhere. Shout out to my boy Jaleel. What you saying? My boy. Say, brother. Hey, brother. Over there, J Harris Crowns, web design, logos, all that. My boy be putting it down. R. Kelly in that chocolate factory.
Bruh.
He put that shit down. Man, what you got before we get up out of here, cuz?
Man, I think it's all good, man. We covered some good ground.
Yeah, I think we covered a lot of ground tonight, man. Yeah. You know, I appreciate any and everybody that come in here, watch, interact, share, like, and subscribe. If you ain't on the YouTube, make sure y'all get us on the YouTube. Hold on right quick. Pull that cuss up for y'all to see that table shit, nigga. Hold on. Oh, we right here. TDE Conversations with Mike. Oh, dear. TDE Conversations with Mike and Pratt at TDECWMAP. The Domino Effect Conversation with Mike and Pratt. Come on, man. Y'all come run it up for us, man. Run it up. Let's get it. But like I say, man, any final cuts before we
Hey, let's build this new future, man. We need African American communities. Go back and look at history. African American communities had black doctors, black lawyers, black dentists. We had community. That's all the space we had. So everybody in there was doing something for that community. We need to get back to that. Stop letting the money go out and never circulate within our communities. We got to rebuild. It's going to start with us and then family.
Start with us, man. It always start with us, and it goes to
foundation,
and it goes to the family, man.
That's it.
Like,
word is bond.
All my people that be saying to my mom, we pro-black, man. I'm black people this, I'm for black this, but you can't have conversations like this. You're not for black people, man. You're just saying it because it sounds good, and you don't want to be one of those weirdos left on the sideline not saying this. But if your is not rooted in truth, and you're not putting action behind that truth, then your words means absolutely zilch. Like, how many times we done had these type of conversations offline?
Man,
means nothing. Means nothing. until we put it out there in front of the mass so they can understand it, especially coming from men, black men. Because again, I'm gonna say it one more time. I ain't speaking for you, I'm just speaking for me. I am not a women's advocate. Like, do not get on here and expect me to advocate for women. I just don't do that. Why? Because I have enough advocators out there. If you don't like the advocators you got, then you need to talk to your representative.
Reach out to your representative.
Reach out to your representative and tell them that you don't like the results that they have been generating for you, or the results that they promised you, or you did not get your 40 acres in your mule. I'm telling you, man, it's sad.
Yeah.
You see, you bro, and Christmas finna roll back, bro. The holidays are still here. Christmas finna roll back around. You know how many women we about to see post family pictures with no man?
Yeah, you killed me with that Thanksgiving one.
Thanksgiving, dog. How many times did you look up and see a woman
full
post pictures?
female family,
Full of
3-4 generations.
no man.
Yeah, that's
no
crazy.
man. That's tough.
And sons.
So you clearly are not getting the results you say that you want. And here I am. Here you are. Here we are. Open book test. Giving you all the info you need.
Arguing with the cheat sheet.
Come on.
Don't argue with the cheat sheet.
What are you saying? How the fuck a motherfucking Marcus Mariota gonna tell Tom Brady how to get to the Super Bowl? Nigga can't spell Super Bowl. What you saying?
Playoffs?
Talk about playoffs. But that's the thing. We can't even get to step 2 because you ain't even made it to step 1.
Foundation got to be laid, man. If
Right.
if that mindset don't change to family oriented, all this here is moot. Family first.
And I challenge every woman that's watching this that got a son at home. Call out another woman's bad behavior, because you never know. Your son might be dating that next. And that could be your daughter-in-law carrying your grandson. That's tough. Think about that. Think about that.
Amen.
Hey, man. Foes up. That's peace on both hands, man. We out of here.